What's up, everybody? It's your boy Sparky CG here, back again with another Poke Talk episode. Today's episode is about Ash's Hoenn team. Even though in the picture you see his Grovyle is supposed to be Sceptile, but it's the only picture I can find that has all his Hoenn Pokemon. Episode 15. And you look at it, and I believe Hoenn is the region where Ash caught the least Pokemon, being only 5. And so I'm thinking when he was in the Hoenn League, these are all the Pokemon he used. It was a while, but Grovyle, Sceptile. Oh no, let me do it right. You got Grovyle. No, hey, you got Grovyle, but he evolves into Sceptile. Then you got Swell. You got Glalie, Torkoal, Corphish, and Pikachu. But yeah, let's get into it. Let's start with Torkoal. I was reading about Torkoal because it was a while. It's been a while since I It's been a while since I knew what episode he caught Torkoal. But Torkoal was in an episode where he was getting, I guess you could say, being bullied by a bunch of Magmatons, Magmanites, and a few other Pokemons. And Ash and Pikachu in the game came and saved them. And then Torkoal ran off. Then when he ran off, he got beat up again. Well, not beat up. He was getting attacked by the same Pokemon again. It happened again. It saved him. Then Torkoal ran off. And then eventually Ash ended up catching Torkoal after I think it was the second time when he captured him. The second time he encountered the second time where Torkoal encountered those other Pokemon that were beating, that was messing with him, and Ash had to came save him. Or I think it was the third time's the charm when they did that. But the next episode is when when he introduced Torkoal to the rest of his Pokemons. Torkoal tends to blow smoke out the back of his shell and through his nostrils when he is happy. And then it was a thing. Torkoal tend to cry a lot, with being very emotional. And for me, Torkoal as a Pokemon, he's pretty good. He's in the tier of NU, I believe so. I think RU. I think it's RU. If I'm correct, I think he's in RU or because I think I remember going up with Torkoal with my Unpheasant. And I believe my team with Unpheasant, Superior, and all of them. I think it's RU. It was NU. No, I could be wrong. I'm saying he's an NU. I think he's an NU. And Torkoal, very cool Pokemon, Fire type. I know that when he was on Ash's team, he was a good addition because I know Torkoal had Heat. No, it wasn't Heat Wave. Yeah, he had Heat Wave instead of Overheat. No, did he have Overheat? No, I know Ash's Charizard had Overheat, but I don't think Torkoal had Overheat. I know he had Heat Wave. No, he probably did Overheat. He probably did have Overheat. I know he probably did. But I do remember Ash using him against, I think, was it Brandon's Registeel? And you're using Heat Wave, and he's like, Torkoal! And you can see a little flame. It's like a little Heat Wave, not like actual flamethrower, but like little Heat Waves coming out his mouth, attacking the thing. We Body Slam. I saw a picture on the thing, on Budpedia. He Body Slammed the freaking Registeel. But overall, Torkoal is a pretty cool Pokemon. When Auras came out, it would have been cool to see a Mega Torkoal, because then they give Ash a choice of actually a total of 3 Mega Evolutions for his Hoenn team, not all in general, not all together. But let's move on to the big bad Glalie, the little floating head, which was a snow run. And I remember the episode was I think it was snow, like snowy mountains, something like that. It was a snow episode. He came across a snow run. And he caught it. You know what I'm saying? I don't remember much of the episode, but I do remember that's kind of like the plot, or like where the setting was of the episode. Where because Snorunt and Glalie, both ice Pokemons. When Snorunt evolved again, I can't remember the episode, but I know that I'm thinking it took at least a while before it did evolve. And then I remember Ash using Glalie up against a Mischievous that used Destiny Bond, and then so I remember I think Glalie did like Headbutt. No, but you can't use Headbutt if Miss Maggie is a Ghost type. He did something, and then he knocked out the Mischievous, and then the trainer said not Miss Maggie. The trainer was like, Mischievous, use Destiny Bond right before Ash attacked. So it's kind of like when you use Destiny Bond, it's like Ash didn't even know he used it, and then Glalie was like, out of nowhere he just fainted. Like, what the hell? What's going on here? And then I think Brock was like, oh man, Mischievous used Destiny Bond. And it only works when you knock out a Pokemon and your Pokemon's gonna get taken down with it. So overall, Mega Glalie is pretty powerful. It's not powerful. I guess it's decent. with his ability on refrigerate. So all his normal type moves become ice type moves and stuff like that. But I mean, I never really used Glalie. I mean, just the concept of it being like a big floating head, like a little ice ball. It's free. It's kind of scary a little bit. Not scary to me, but if it's like the first time you see, you might be a little scared because you kind of look at if Glalie did not have all this little white part right here, he'll be a complete black ball. Now this is look at it. Let's try to imagine Glalie without the little white part right here, or the little white ice part, and just the little black ball. It'd be kind of crazy, look very crazy. Let's go into Corphish. I think it was an episode. I know it was like something. I think it happened to do something about like a pier or something like that. I know it was like water, obviously, because Corphish being a water type Pokemon. But I remember Ash's Corphish going up against a Croconon, and when he had Corphish, I really wanted it to evolve into a Croconon. It would be really cool. Not Croconon. It was Crawdon. Crawdon is a Crawdon. I would have really wanted it to evolve, man. It'd be such a beast. But I mean, you know, Corphish itself became a beast, you know, with Curb Hammer, Bullet Beam. I think that was it. I think he had like Vice Grip or something like that. And I know that he used Corphish along with Corphish and I think Swallow against old dude with the Brandon and with the Arcanine and the Swampert from the Battle Frontier. And Corphish did put in some work, you know what I'm saying? Corphish. And then we move on to the big and bad Swallow. And everybody remembers Swallow and Pikachu doing the all-powerful combination of Thunder Armor. Ash's Swallow is very resilient. And if you guys really think about it, whenever Ash Swallow was hit with a status type move, you know, not status, but he would get Thunderbolt, you cannot forget about Guts. It does get that ability Guts. So if it was paralyzed, it was stronger because of it being paralyzed and his ability Guts. The quote, because not all Pokemon's, folks in like Overgrowth, Blaze, Swarm. It's only those type of abilities are known in the anime, but everything else like pure power, huge power, that type of stuff. No one even talks about it in the anime. Like this Pokemon's ability is adaptivity. No, adaptivity. No one talks about it. It's just the main ones being maybe Guts, being motor drive, static. Those abilities, everybody's like, oh yeah, we know about those, but we don't know about everybody. We don't know about the rest of them. But Swallow, I love Swallow. You guys know my Swallow is named Robin. And he is a beast. I love me some Swallow. Now, last but not least, ignore the Grovyle because Ash has a Sceptile with a little twig in his mouth. Sceptile, oh man, he is a beast, bro. He used Sceptile against the Darkrai, against Tobias. Darkrai, they Sceptile put in that work and took down the Darkrai. He had Grovyle and he went up against I think Drake's Shelgon and lost. But I mean Grovyle being very agile. When Grovyle evolved into a Sceptile, it was the episode about the Tropius and the Meganium, and Sceptile was like, "Oh man, I'm heartbroken, bro. She don't want me, bro. She don't want me." And he was like, and Sceptile could not do none of his moves because he was heartbroken. Other than that, I mean, Sceptile, as you Sceptile a lot. He can have a Mega Sceptile, and I love me some Sceptile. I really do. Grass and Dragon, the ability Lightning Rod. You could say that the personality of his Trico, Sceptile, and Grovyle was like more. It was not cocky, but it was kind of like just she was very chill. You know what I'm saying? Like when he sends out, "Come on, Grovyle." Grovyle will climb up a tree, or the Sceptile, he'll climb up a tree, put a twig in his mouth, and sit there chilling, just kind of like, "What you want, bro? I'm just chilling over here. Don't worry about me." But other than that, I mean, overall, Ash's you kind of look, if you look at Ash's team, Sceptile's in UU. Swallow is in UU. If Ash had to use these 6 Pokemon right here, he had to use UU. But if I were to use his team and you kind of like, okay, which one, Mega Glalie or Mega Sceptile? I'd probably go Glalie. I mean, because of the fact that Sceptile's already pretty good, and I can use White Herb, Unburdened, and then with Glalie, just to make it even better, give him a Mega Glalie, and then we all good to go. But that is it. You guys leave a comment on your opinion on Ash's overall his his complete Hoenn team. Like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later. Say it with me, guys. I want everybody to do it with me. Deuces.